Why is it so attractive to watch people fail? Think about it. You love it. We love the downfall, the scandal, the mugshot, the I told you so. But what happens when they don't stay down? 2 years ago, I was at my lowest point. The system said I was done. The world called me a felon. God called me his child. Today, the state of Oklahoma just gave me a full behavioral health license. And I know that bothers some of y'all. But let me tell you why I built Safe Harbor, how I did it, and what it taught me about how God shows up when you see the world different. See, I wanted to create a place, a safe place, where people could go and not be judged, not be ostracized, not be labeled by their past. A place where somebody who's been through trauma, addiction, mental health struggles, they could walk in and find hope. Not just hope, but tools. Real tools to deal with the world. Because here's what I learned. Most people are just reacting to what happened to them. They're not creating anything. They're just surviving. But what if you could become the creator of your life? That's what Safe Harbor is about. We don't fix people. We just clean their glasses so they can see themselves differently. See, it's so easy to let what happened to you define you. Felon, dumb, not educated, failure, addict, broken. Man, I've heard them all. And here's what I learned. Labels are just other people's opinions of your life. They don't have to be your identity. My faith wasn't that I believed it might happen. My faith was knowing it was already done. I'm God's child. I have favor. And what he has for me, no man can take away. Now here's what changed everything. See, I used to look at what I didn't have. No money, no connections, no credentials, fresh out of prison. But I had to learn to see the world differently. What looks like lack? That's actually an opportunity. When I realized that my God wants me to succeed, that abundance is my birthright, everything started showing up differently. When I decided to start Safe Harbor, I looked into getting a consultant to help me with the licensing application. You know what they wanted? $25,000 minimum. I didn't have that. My account was going negative for some months. I was paying my staff out of pocket. Now, the old me would have said, I can't afford it. I guess it's not meant to be. But the new me said, this is an opportunity to learn something. So I used AI to help me fill out my entire licensing application. Passed everything. First try. But I didn't stop there. I taught myself how to code. Me, a guy who never touched a single line of code in his life. And because I learned how to code, I started building apps, creating automations, helping other companies do what I did. Now I have a whole tech company, growthgenics.ai, selling the same tools that I had to build for myself because I couldn't afford to hire anybody. You hear what I'm saying? The thing I thought was holding me back, that lack, it became the foundation of a whole new business. That's what happens when you stop seeing lack and start seeing opportunity. The same technology that helped me build a behavioral health agency can help you build whatever God put in your heart. The playing field has been leveled. You don't need $25,000. You don't need a consultant. You don't need permission from anybody. The tools are here right now for everybody. So the question is, are you going to use them or are you going to keep making excuses? I got to thank my team. Lisa Banks, Mary Jo Masterson, Apollo, Benicia, Phil, Lorena, and Miss Jackie. Y'all saw who I was when the world only saw what I did. And to everyone who was waiting for me to fail again, sorry to disappoint you. Grand opening is next month, and I want you there. If you've been labeled, if you've been told you can't come back, if you're struggling or you know someone who is, www.safeharborbehavioralhealth.com. No judgment. You're not just a character in somebody else's story. You're the author of your life. Start writing. I'm Adam James, and Safe Harbor is open.